Hey guys, welcome back to Grow Now UK. I'm going to be giving you 10 vegetables that you can sow right now in November to give you an early spring harvest or early summer. Let's get into it. So the first one that I have are leeks. Leeks are so good to sow right now. They're a hardy vegetable, and if you sow them under cover, make sure they're in a greenhouse or make sure that there is sufficient heat so these can germinate right now and moisture, because it is quite cold outside. Well, it's not very cold today actually. It's 17 degrees. I'm in a t-shirt, as you can see, and it's like the 5th of November. Weird climate change. Anyway, I always find that it's best to scatter the seeds over the soil, make sure that they're sown together, and then you can go out and separate them later on. They like to be grown together at first. It just helps them survive, because when they come up, you'll notice they're like grass. To me, that's what it looks like anyway. So when it grows up, they're like all spindly and just growing together like, oh, I am a leaf. And they don't like to be separate, so you're just going to want to make sure that they are together. Once they have grown up and they look stronger, I would say separate them into separate clumps. Okay, so the next one we're going to get into are onions. As you can see, I've already gone into the packet and rummaged through them. You want to start your onions also inside. Try and have them on like a heated windowsill, but a windowsill that gets a lot of heat. This will help them germinate faster and you'll get a better crop. I'm going to be showing you 2 different strains of this. So right now I have Roxy lettuce. Roxy lettuce is so good. Don't sleep on Roxy lettuce. It is so delicious. You can grow it now, but another one, you're going to have to start it indoors-ish, maybe in a greenhouse, just to make sure they germinate. But once they're germinated and once they've established a little bit, you can plant them out and they should be fine. The next one is little gem lettuce. This is another one. If you live in a temperate climate, you can kind of get away with it. This is the thing. A lot of these you can kind of get away with if you're smart and fast with it. So you're going to want to sow these also under cover. Make sure that they're in a greenhouse or that they're on a heated windowsill, just to make sure they'll germinate, you know? Okay, so the one after this, how many have I done? I haven't been counting at all. Okay, so you guys can count for me, or I'll put a counter on the screen. The next one is spring onions. Another hardy crop. These will not let you down. If you sow them now, also in a greenhouse, undercover, make sure that the soil stays wet so these can germinate fully. Just like the leeks, you want to sow them to make sure they're together. They like being with each other. They're friends. They're friends, right? They're not enemies. They're pack animals. Once they are bigger, you can separate them and then put them into their own separate seed trays so they can grow up and get stronger to be planted out. The next one is broad beans. Broad beans. You guys are going to want to plant your broad beans now. If you sow your broad beans, if you sow your broad beans now, you'll get a very nice harvest in summer and they'll be growing up in spring. You'll get an earlier harvest basically. So you want to plant these now in November. So the plants are small and compact, not too long and spindly. If they're long and spindly and they're trying to do their thing and grow like it's summer, it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. The frost will take them and obliterate all of your harvest. You don't want that. All of your plants. You don't want that. You don't want your plants to be gone and frost ridden. That would be very sad, depressing. So make sure you plant them now in November or before December basically, so there's light as well. If there's not enough light, a lot of these plants just won't grow. Keep that in mind. The next one, a very hardy plant, is kale. Kale is so good, and as you know, it's a superfood. I don't want to say everyone loves kale because I don't love kale, but I like kale mixed in with different foods and I know it's really good for me. So I'm going to be growing kale this November. I saw a spider then. I love the nature, but not too close. So I'm going to be growing kale and hopefully it comes up, because kale with me, I don't know why, but I have such a hard time growing kale. Every single time it dies. Or it just doesn't germinate for some reason. But anyway, I'm going to be trying to grow kale. And yeah, so this is another one to plant in November. The next one to grow is celery. Celery is so good, and like if you want to lose weight as well, it's such a good weight loss food. Like just chew on it, and it tastes disgusting at first. You might like the taste of it. To me, it tastes disgusting at first. I quite like how it tastes after a while. Like it grows on me, but it does make your mouth go numb. So just be wary of that if you're using it for that reason. But celery is another one to grow in November. make sure you plant it indoors or undercover. A lot of these you're just gonna have to plant indoors or undercover or in a greenhouse, just to make sure that they do germinate to the full capacity that you would like or hope that they would germinate to. You know what I'm trying to say. So celery. Wild rocket. Rocket is so good. Okay, so at first I used to be like, why am I growing rocket? Like, there's no leaf on it. Like, I'm just adding it for decoration. Nah, you're not adding it for decoration. You're adding it because it actually tastes good in salad. And in winter, it's gonna feel so nice when you have something to pick. And especially something like rocket. It looks nice. It looks like it could be any type of leaf low-key, but you're going there knowing that you can eat this. It feels like you're foraging. I'm trying to sell it to you, but you're gonna want to eat this, and you're gonna want to plant this rocket. So yeah, I don't really have that much to say on it. Just plant rocket, okay? Chard. You really should have planted your chard beforehand in like maybe August or September. I would say September, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these things you probably can plant later as well, just because we are in a warmer climate. Yes, it is more chaotic, but it is warmer overall. Like today's 17 degrees. The plants are probably gonna germinate so much faster in this type of weather. Like in the greenhouse right now, I'm warm, I feel fine. Like you see, I feel fine. So plant chard, you'll get a nice harvest. Right now I have chard growing down there. It looks so beautiful as well. Seeing your chard just looks so nice. So make sure you do have chard. Last but not least, peas. Peas, I would say I'm mostly gonna grow these now for the shoots. So if you keep picking the shoots, they're not gonna get too big, too bushy. They're not gonna die off over the winter. But these are quite a hardy plant, and you can grow them now. Also, if you're trying to get nitrogen back into your soil over winter, these will probably be really, really good, because they're just going to be absorbing a lot of the atmospheric nitrogen, drawing it down, going into their nodules, in their roots. The bacteria is going to be doing their thing. This is a really good plant, and this is going to help your soil structure as well. Grow peas. Right guys, this has been today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me and share this video with your friends. Honestly, leave me a comment, because I love to read your comments and I love to reply to you guys. Like, I'm shocked all the time at like the comments that I'm getting, and I really love replying to you guys. So it makes me so happy. It really motivates me to make these videos, honestly. Like, without you guys commenting, I probably would stop. So like, subscribe, and have a good day. Don't forget to watch my other videos. I'll link one up here. This has been Grow Now UK, signing out.